Today I'm cooking a dietary dish, low calorie, with main ingredients zucchini and beef. Today we're not just cooking, but we are testing this modern kitchen that was created by Shemss. These are the ingredients for today's dietary dish. So we have ground beef, we have some cilantro and parsley, we have sour cream, and of course we have some cheese, but it's still low-calorie dish, mozzarella cheese and a Parmesan cheese. Black pepper, we have paprika and dried garlic and salt. And we have a vegetable oil here. Onions, and the main vegetables would be zucchini and the tomatoes, and we will add some eggs to it. So we're gonna dice the onions. So you cut it in half and then just dice it. So your onions should be like this, falling apart a little bit. We're gonna saute onions in this pan. So the heat should be a little over medium. And the oil I use is a mix of olive oil, coconut oil, and avocado oil. Let it cook for a little bit. So while our onions are cooking, we're gonna wash vegetables and prepare for next step. Okay, so this is not the kitchen that I use every day, but we have designed it with the functionality in mind. And I'm gonna show you a little bit around after we finish washing this. So the space is very convenient. It is a smaller kitchen, like I mentioned in the beginning, but the space is very convenient. So this is the best spot for me to work with all my ingredients because I have access to the sink here right away. I have a lot of cupboards here with different things I need. The refrigerator is nearby. Okay, so I like the functionality so far. And of course the cooktop is here too, so I don't have to make a very long walks in between. So our onions are almost done. So if you can see a little bit of brownish golden color. So we're gonna add our beef into it. And you have to work it a little bit to break it down because you want it to be falling apart. Little pieces, like kind of like you when you do tacos. So your ground beef has to be falling apart like that. And mix very well with onions. It's good to use a little bit deeper pan because it's easier to mix it without things falling outside of it. So now we're gonna add some spices. We're gonna add some salt. We're gonna add some pepper. I like to put a lot of pepper in my dish, and then we're gonna use the paprika and dry garlic. Okay? And again, mix it well and let it cook for a few minutes. And the great thing about this meal, it's fast. It's very easy to make and it doesn't take too long. So we're gonna cook it for like maybe 1 or 2 minutes more and it should be ready for next step. Okay, so our zucchini is ready and we can add it now into our meat. Okay, now we can turn up the heat and just mix it. Okay, now it's all mixed. Now you can taste it to see if it's enough salt and spices. In our case, we need a little bit more salt. So I'm gonna add some more salt. And now by this time you can see how we use this kitchen. And I can already tell it's a functional kitchen. It's like it's big enough island that it can allow several people to cook here. Everybody has different houses, different space, so our design team will design the best layout possible for your kitchen. Okay, now we're gonna turn on the oven and we're gonna turn it to bake to 375. If you have a pan that you can cook on the stove top and put it in the oven, it's gonna make it a little bit easier. So we spread it evenly. And it depends on the taste. If you like more meat or more zucchini, you can just adjust it to your taste. I kind of like it half and half, so like 1-to-1 in the ratio. Our oven is warming up. So now we're making a little sauce to put on top of this. Okay, for that we need eggs and sour cream and a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do just 2 eggs because it's a smaller pan. Okay. And I'm gonna add a few spoons of the sour cream, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper. So the consistency, I mean, it's just liquid. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna pour it out like this slowly throughout the whole thing. I'm just gonna poke it like this throughout the whole thing so that liquid gets inside, in between the meat to the bottom. So if you know anybody who would like to remodel their kitchen and they need kitchen cabinets and countertops, let us know in the comments. They can also contact us if you go to our website, shemss.com. There's a phone number for our design team. They can contact us and then we can schedule an appointment with them to create the kitchen. Our tomatoes are sliced. Okay, so we're gonna lay them out nicely. So now we have ground beef here, we have zucchini, we have tomatoes, we have eggs, sour cream, and onions, and some spices. So, and then I just add some cheese on top. And then when it melts, it's gonna give a little bit of crust. If we make it on a broil at the end, it's gonna be a little crusty. Okay. I put it on a medium rack, and it's gonna stay in there for about 20 minutes. So the temperature of the oven needs to be at least 375. So while the dish is cooking, I am taking opportunity to wash my dishes. Okay, after 20 minutes is done, your meal would look, the dish is gonna look like that. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put it on the broil. And I'm gonna put it on like a few minutes so it can just give a little more crust on the top. Very nice, dietary, low-calorie zucchini and beef. See how the broil gave a little bit of the crust, like a cheese crust on top? So it has that good color, so good presentation, and the little crust, which is very tasty. Okay, so our dish is done and it's been very successful. It turned out exactly how I wanted it. Okay, so it is beautiful, it is dietary, it is low calorie, and it's delicious. Okay, so now by testing out this kitchen, I say it's a good functionality. Okay, I like it. For the condominium style kitchen, it's perfect. It has enough space, it has enough appliances, it has enough working area. If you want to order a kitchen for your house, you can always reach out to Shemss. It's www.shemss.com. You can go on our website. There's a phone number for our design team. All you have to do is just provide your space size, and we will create the perfect kitchen for you with the functionality, with the looks, with everything. We'll squeeze out the best out of your space. If you have some suggestions, we always like to hear them, but our team been doing it for a long time and they will surprise you. Thank you so much for being with us today, and enjoy your day, and I will enjoy the meal and this kitchen. Cheers.